Hey y'all, how we doing? Mike here, Blueface Plus. Thanks for tuning in. We're back out on the property. If you guys see my Husqvarna lawnmower videos, we've been having some issues with it. We did a little bit of work draining the transmission fluid, even though it's a sealed unit. We rebuilt the lawnmower deck, so we're having an issue. It's not going all the way in forward and reverse. It seems like it's slipping. So we went to a local shop here in town, Lake City, Florida, and we picked up some parts. We picked up a new deck belt, we picked up the new drive belt, and then 3 pulleys. So let me show you guys the parts we got. We're going to try to install it out here in the woods. Let me show you guys this real quick. So right here we got the 3 pulleys. Basically you just give them your number here, your serial number, and they could actually pull up which parts you need. So I don't know if you guys can see these numbers here on this pulley or this pulley. Those might be part numbers. Here's a belt we got. This one here is the deck belt. And then we got the drive belt. So I'm going to show you guys here kind of what we paid. It looks like we paid about $106 for the pulleys and then the drive belt, which ain't a bad price. So there's some part numbers there. Looks like we paid $55 for the deck belt. So there's that there. So first thing we got to do, I brought my jack. I'm going to jack this up, block these tires, and we're going to disconnect this deck. Basically there's just some cotter pins and some stuff like that. So I'll see if I can get you guys a good shot. But either way, I have a good video removing this deck. So be sure to just check that out. I think I might just remove the deck and then take a look underneath and check out that drive belt and pulleys. Alrighty guys, so I have a video on actually rebuilding this, removing the deck, so be sure to check that video out. Just got pins and stuff, so once you pull those out, we're going to take a look underneath here. Alright, so we got 1, 2, 3 pulleys, and they actually all seem freaking pretty damn good, dude. Like, I could probably return and get my money back. And they always talk about this brake lever here, that if you get some dirt up in here like that, but I ain't worried about that. Right now we got to try to change this belt. I feel like this belt is just too stretched. So Chris, turn the steering wheel to the right, all the way to the right. A little more. Okay, right there's good. So there's this hole and there's a bolt there. We remove that bolt, and it takes these brackets here. These brackets here are bolted, so we got to remove that to where we can undo this belt here. And then once we undo this belt, it should give us some slack to redo it there. So let me work on that. All right, with a 15 millimeter, you just get it up in there, and you get it on that bolt over in there. Kind of hard to see. So once we get this one out, then we'll go ahead, turn the steering wheel the other way. Just make sure your tires, everything are chalked real well. You don't want this thing to come down on you. All right, go ahead and turn it to the left. So I got my brother helping me. It's also good to put some grease on this stuff here too. Oh yeah, we got a ton of crap built up in there. So let's just get that out of there. Alright guys, so we disconnected the battery because it's going to be easier to access that belt. So this wire just literally pulls out from underneath the seat. Got these little tabs here. The battery literally just pulls right up. So I'm just going to disconnect this one and actually just probably leave the other stuff and just set that out the way. Just like that. So with the battery box out the way and the tension, we should be able to pull this belt and get it around this fan like so. And take note that it's angled in and the flat side is on the outside here. So now I can get under there and work the rest of this belt off. Alright, so I got that off here. And then you can take note how this is here. This tab, literally, these tabs just literally push forward. Boop. Okay, that one's being stubborn for some reason. we'll get that one, but these little tabs here. And then I'll push it forward. And all down and around here. And there's that bracket that we had to take out. Alright, let me get this belt out of here. Alright guys, so looking at this pulley here, it is warped and like blown out here. So we're definitely changing these pulleys for sure, 100%. And it looks like a 15 millimeter. Try to break them loose. Oh my god.
Actually, those don't even have tension.
Oh my god, I can't even break it loose, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. These things are not coming loose, y'all. Holy cow. I'm gonna have to put some knock loose on or something.
Yeah, you break it.
Alright guys, so I'm replacing this one. I'll show you what it looks like. There's a big washer right there. So I'll show you here how warped it is. But basically you got this washer. Then the pulley slides on. And then nut and bolt it. Make sure you don't cross thread it. It is really tight. And you have to pull down on it because there's a bolt head that's going through the frame. And when you tighten it, it pulls up. So you gotta basically feel it out, man. Because if not, the bolt will just keep spinning and spinning.
Yeah, these pulleys do wear down from the belt.
Alright guys, so I noticed, look, check this pulley out. You see how the belt was melted into it? So I'm wondering if that's probably was slipping. So I'm really hoping when I get this belt out with the new one, I can see basically how stretched out it is. So I'm liking the way this is looking. If you look here, I'm going to pull this. I can't get this one out. So I'm going to pull this pulley down, and then I'm going to stick the belt in with the pulley here, and then that's how I'm going to start installing the belt. Alright guys, so looking at these ones, these don't look too bad, but I'm changing them anyway because we're already under here. So it's very easy to change this one. Literally the bolt just slides on in there. And it's basically got a recessed nut bolt up top to where when you tighten it, you just hold it with your finger and it allows you to tighten it. Hopefully you guys can see that pretty good. Oh yeah. Make sure you put them on, they spin the right way. No, I'm joking. It doesn't matter. Just make sure they go on the same way they came off. This one here. And what I'm using a breaker bar. And I'm being very careful. Very careful. It'd be nice, you could probably spray a little bit of knock loose up there, but it seems like the breaker bar has been the ticket for me. So let me get this other one off. In there like I want it to. Just gotta be patient. Don't. And now this should release this belt, so well, be sure that goes back where it was. It's basically facing this way, so let me grab the new pulley and the new belt. All right, guys, good news, man. If you look at this belt, it looks a lot skinnier. The new belt looks thicker, and then look at the difference there. So this belt is definitely stretched out. So this is all good stuff. Let me give you a good shot of this part number here. It looks like it's part number 5928552-01 HVA, and then these is 0725, probably manufacturing date. So we're gonna get under there, stick that in there, and then install that pulley. We are working right about here. All right, so I want to make sure my belt goes in the correct way. Then this went on first and was like this. All right, oh, it's like this. You can see the old mark how it was sitting, and then this. Oh, come on, this is knucking futz. See what the guy at the store said. I might swear a little. Just gotta be patient. And yeah, something like that.
I mean, yeah, I guess if you got new belts, you might as well put new pulleys with it, right? But then you got the maximum fucking torque.
All right, let's get this tight. Well, you change the pulleys so that way you have good bearings. Because the bearings can wear, they're sealed bearings. Oh, look at that. Look at that grabbing that belt. Woo! That's nice like right there. Y'all see that? That's what we want. We don't want no slippy. All right, let me route this puppy and I'll show y'all what we got. All right, guys, so the first thing I did is I slid the belt in here, down, and then I had it sitting right here. I pulled it back tight, and you can see we got the flat part towards here. We got the two angled parts here like this, one here. We wrapped the back, so I pulled it all back, wrapped it on there, and then I pulled it tight here, and then got it to slip on there. Now I got to put the screw back in here and remount this bracket back up there. There's the bracket. All right, guys, so we got that all taken care of. We're gonna have to slide this back under there. So before I do, I picked up a new part, a new belt. This is the part number that I got here, so hopefully this is the right one. And so before we slide that deck under there, I wanted to basically just replace this. So all I'm gonna do is kind of trace it out like this, because this thing looks beat to garbage as well. And as I take it off, those are just guides. This was going like this. Into that. It just goes around like this. Come on, Betsy. In here, like this. Alright. I don't know, how was that? This was like this. Like this, maybe? Like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, because that's, where's the front? This is the front. So yeah, because this has to go and wrap the pulley. So this is, that's it right there. Guys, so we got the deck slid under there, slapped, everything went in smoothly. I'm going to put the belt back in. Quick little shot so you can see the belt. Very tight now. That's what we want. Alrighty, guys, we got her moving. guys, I noticed it's driving a little faster in reverse. It's still not going real good in reverse. I have a feeling it's definitely having some tranny slipping issues. So I'm going to be on the lookout for a new transmission. But overall, guys, man, I've done a lot of work to this thing. We rebuilt the deck. Check out that video. We changed the pulleys, the belts. We also did a video on actually trying to change the fluid. So that transmission is just worn out. I definitely got to try to replace that. Maybe I'll have a video when we find a donor or a replacement. But check out some of my videos, y'all. Hit that like and subscribe button, y'all. Take care, y'all. God bless. Let's get to 1,000 subscribers. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.